What if I told you that real intelligence has nothing to do with your grades, your job title, or how many books you've read? That the people who quietly dominate boardrooms, conversations, and life itself aren't the loudest or the smartest on paper. They just think differently. If you've ever felt like you were meant for more but didn't know how to stand out, this is your moment. These 5 mindset shifts will silently push you into the top 10 of thinkers, and most people will never even see it coming. Most people think intelligence is about knowing more facts, reading more books, or collecting degrees. But the truth is, what truly sets you apart is how you think, how you see the world, and how you handle the things most people overlook. Real intelligence isn't about having a high IQ, it's about mastering the mental habits that 90 of people never even notice. Today, you'll discover 5 mindset shifts that quietly place you in the top 10. No ego, no overthinking, just pure silent power. You don't argue to win, you ask to understand in today's fast-paced world, especially in places like Austin, Texas. Everyone's trying to be right to win debates to prove their point. But the smartest people like 33-year-old strategist Lena Ford don't argue. They ask thoughtful questions. What made you believe that? Have you considered this? What's the outcome you really want? They create safety, not conflict, and in that safety, true understanding begins. These people don't try to overpower others. They try to connect, and that's how real minds are changed. You think in systems, not situations. Let's say you're 28 living in Portland and you just bombed a job interview. Most people would spiral, "I'm such a failure," but not you. Instead of fixating on one bad moment, you zoom out and ask, what system led to this result? What do I need to change next time? Smart thinkers don't panic over isolated moments. They analyze the bigger pattern. They see feedback, not defeat. And that's why growth becomes inevitable for them. They don't fear failure. They study it. You focus only on what you can control. Picture 24-year-old Maya Khan in Chicago. She could waste energy worrying about what her ex thinks or what might go wrong next week, but instead she uses a single powerful filter. Is this within my control? If yes, she takes action. If no, she lets it go. Smart people cut through the chaos by focusing only on what they can influence. They don't dwell on blame or spiral into anxiety. They move forward. With calm clarity and consistency, you know that silence is your superpower. Most people rush to fill silence with noise, opinions, distractions, entertainment. But sharp minds like Rami Das, a 39-year-old analyst in Toronto, embrace the quiet. They pause. Before responding, they listen more than they speak. They allow silence to do the heavy lifting because silence creates tension, meaning, and most of all, control. The person who speaks the least often holds the most power, so if you want to stand out, don't just say smart things. Know when to say nothing at all. You don't react, you observe. Someone insults you, someone cuts you off, someone says something dumb. Most people snap, but the smartest people, they pause. They observe. They take a breath on when everyone else rushes to respond. And in that moment of stillness, they gain power because observation brings insight, and insight beats impulse every single time. Final thoughts. You don't need to be louder, faster, or smarter than everyone else. You just need to think differently. Pause before reacting. Ask before assuming. Focus on what you can control. Embrace the power of silence. Zoom out when life zooms in. Most people will never do these things. They'll keep rushing, reacting, and taking everything personally, but you'll move with quiet confidence. You'll see what others miss. And that's not luck. That's not talent. That's awareness. And awareness outsmarts everything.